I mean, if there's slugs, get on their bikes and ride away. So if you see a whole bunch of guys on their bikes with frustrated-looking faces, you know they're the slug man. You can make like a, yeah, you can make like an aftershave, couldn't you? Slug man, for the man who almost had it all. But now they can make condoms that play classical music and give you verbal messages when they break. Imagine you're going for it and you hear Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Da-da-da-da, or a verbal message. Warning, warning, mission impossible, pull out, pull out. But what about the Commonwealth Games? I mean, you can see the athletes, they're shitting themselves when they get to the dais because they don't know the words to Advance Australia Fair. And you know when you're sort of lip syncing and you don't move your mouth much, you sort of go like this, don't they? They go. That's all they know, isn't it? And just like a big sigh comes on when those three words come on. But go Scotty Miller for Brett Shearwood. She gold. Sorry, Brett. Is he over there? No, he's not. Anyway, and what about traffic lights? Don't you hate it? I mean, what is it that... I'm just going to change the subject quickly to get myself out of shit. What is it that possesses some people to just keep pressing those big silver buttons? I mean, what? Do they think there's a guy underneath the road who's got all the controls who's hard of hearing and they've got to keep pressing them? And who decided how long it takes to get across the road? The crash test dummies? Maybe a whole bunch of women, and there was this guy that came up behind them and said, hey, there's this big black guy whose name's OJ and he thinks he looks just like his wife. Meow! And, you know, what about the red man and the green man? You know the little pictures they have in the traffic lights? You see the green man, I mean, he looks a pretty responsible, upstanding citizen. He just goes, that's all he does. He's the red man, he's flashing his arms, he's going psychotic. Maybe he had a bad childhood, maybe he was left out on the road to play too long. I don't know. But they should just change those little green and red men to words. 5 seconds till you get run over, 3 seconds till you get run over, 1 second till you get run over. Oh, bad luck, you're strawberry jam. I was walking up the street the other day and I saw this big banner and it said, God walks with Blacktown. And I thought, well, he'd be the only one game enough. I'm Julie Fegan, thanks a lot. See you. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Fegan. Yay! Woo! I will tell you a story, like a lot of the comedians have already heard it. It happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I got into a taxi right out here at the Comedy Store. I was feeling a bit aggressive. I said, take me to Mansions. I'm meeting some friends at Mansions. I'm at Mansions in the Cross. Get into the taxi driver says, hey, good night, darling. I said, I actually work there as a comedian, you know, there's a buzz, you know, I guess so. And he said, oh, I've got a bit of a joke for you, darling. I thought, oh, God, no, I never tell a comedian a joke, so I was really looking forward to hearing it, you know. And then he says to me, yeah, wait for this one, and you can use this if you want to. And I was like, oh, gosh, let me at him. Anyway, then he says, what's the definition of a brunette? And I said, oh, I have no idea, but I know this is going to be a real special. And then he said, hey, it's a blonde who's had the fun fucked out of her. And I went, all right, yeah, that's great. Anyway, I figured to take you directly to Mansions, and that'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that. Get to Mansions, and unfortunately, comedy has made me a little bit cynical. I can't believe it myself, but my friends tell me. Anyway, unfortunately, this guy came up to me and said, your tits are falling out of your top, darling. And I thought, what is the point of coming up to me? I'm just standing there. I hadn't had a drink, so I wasn't pissed and being loud or anything. I was just standing in the pub by myself with my buddies. He goes, your tits are falling out of your top, darling. Why do we have to do that? Why do you have to make that comment? I just got so aggressive, you know. I got sad and I thought, what is happening in our country that some fuckwit has to come up to me and say your tits are falling out of your top? So unfortunately I got far too aggressive. Because I'm 5'10", he was a lot shorter than me. I said, if you don't fuck off, mate, I'm going to punch you in the cock until you piss blood. And he went, oh. And he ran off and I chased after him going, come back, you fucking gutless wonderful. Jesus, the fat chick's gone aggro. Anyway, quite amusing. I thought, what sort of aggression in one's body makes one say a